Sherri Shepherd. And I'm gonna say it first and I'm gonna end with it, but thank you so much for voting, because this was the fans, our followers. This wasn't like committee, this were the people who genuinely, so when you say you love me, I say thank you so much. Thank you so very much. This was a weekend for the books, John. We won 2 NAACP Image Awards over the weekend. We won one for Outstanding Talk Series. And we also won one for my podcast, Two Funny Mamas, with my bestie, Kim Whitley. And I promise you, me and my team, we were just so happy to be nominated. We were all ready for this trip to sunny California. And John, you had said it last week. You said that Tony said it never rains in Southern California. But when I tell you, they lied on every lyric in that daggone song. When I tell y'all, not only was it raining, it was literally like a monsoon in Los Angeles. We kept getting flash flood alerts on our phones. It was these notifications, don't drive. Like it was hailing. In Pasadena, it was snowing. Oh my goodness, but nothing was gonna stop us. We had made it to California. I'm telling you. And we made it to the dinner, but instead of SUVs, we probably could have used a few submarines to get there. It literally, making our way to the NAACP Image Awards, it felt like an episode of Survivor, the Rainforest Edition. Trying to get to the venue in downtown Los Angeles. And on our way to the NAACP dinner on Friday, we got word that the red carpet was canceled because it got flooded. It was so much rain, it got flooded. So they had the dinner, the NAACP committee had it set up with this beautiful tinted rooftop, so it was tents everywhere. But in order to get to it, the security guards had the umbrellas over it. And all I kept thinking of, you know, that's how it was just so wet, and you had to walk across the walkway, which was covered in plastic. Look at all of that water. It was covered in plastic and water as high as a kiddie pool. So that's the tents. Water was all on top of the tents. And when you got inside, the carpet was, you know, soaking wet. And my co-EP, Fernita Wynn, stepped in the water and it covered up her shoe. And I remember saying to Kim Whitley, I said, she's not gonna be a happy woman when she not gonna be happy. Because that's the worst when you got to sit through an award show and your feet are soaking wet. So we were all soaking wet. The winds kept blowing, and the tents kept shaking. You know, we're shaking. The roof was shaking because it was so much water. And it was so funny. We were sitting there, and people were on stage accepting their awards, and it was that sound. Remember that sound, John, that happens in the murder mysteries before something bad happens? It literally was like, whoa, whoa. And our producer, Ashley, who had come, this is one of her first times in California, she was like, what the hell is going... Because it felt like the tents were going to fall on us. Yeah. And I kept trying to say, everybody get under the table, but Marco Glorious, he bigger than the whole table, because he was with us. I'm trying to figure out how is Marco gonna fit under the table. It was a struggle. But when I tell you, we all had a good time despite the weather drama. And the thing about these award shows is like, you know, you're so happy that you're running into folks and you're seeing everybody win. The hit star show, P-Valley, won big that night. My God, they took home some awards. And then, of course, Abbott Elementary was racking up awards all weekend. And I was so excited to see one of the show's stars, who I used to do stand-up comedy with, William Stanford Davis, and his wife actually sat at the same table as the Sherri crew. And I have to say, you know, with Abbott Elementary, this was like the little show that could. You had people in there, you recognize Sheryl Lee Ralph, but a lot of the people you didn't recognize, and it has changed their lives. Like, you see Sheryl Lee Ralph living her best life. And so when I talked to Stan, I said, because we used to do stand-up comedy, nobody had any money, we were all struggling, and I said to Stan, how you doing? And he said, Abbott Elementary has changed my life. And it was so wonderful seeing him and his wife there. Yeah, give him a hand. He's amazing. Quinta just has made people's dreams come true. That, I give Quinta a big, you know, just God bless you, girl, for making people's dreams come true on this show. So, my bestie Kim Whitley was also at the table, and the two of us worked up an appetite trying to get into the show. So by the time they started serving dinner, I did what I do best. I just ate and drank the whole time. They had some good, that food was good. And you see all these people. We saw Chef Melba of Melba's of Harlem. They're looking fly. And we ran into Queen Sugar Star Tammy Townsend. And and the funny thing is, every time I stopped to get up to take a photo, I would sit right back down, and I kept eating and drinking. And I did so much drinking, I turned to Kim during the show, and I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm like, and we're sitting there, and I said, but I don't want to miss the show, because we didn't know when our category was coming up. And so Kim was like, well, let's go to the bathroom now. And that's when we heard Bel Air star Coco Jones and rapper Armani White say, and the next category is Outstanding Talk Show. And then I had to sit down. And I sat down, and I thought to myself, Sherri, you just gonna have to get a UTI and hold it. I did. And so, y'all, when I did Friday's show, you saw me prepare all of my different award show faces. You know, the if I win face, the if I lose face. But let me tell you something, once they start announcing those nominees, everything goes out the window. Take a look.
Sherri. In the making. And sometimes I would sit there and go, Father God, have you forgotten about me? And this goes to show you, he has not forgotten about you. This is why I love you, and I don't know what else. I gotta go to the bathroom. But thank y'all so much. This means so much, and congratulations to everybody else in the category. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's so funny because I didn't write a speech because I didn't want to jinx it. And the whole time I've been doing this, I've been praying, Lord, whatever your will is. But I would go, but I sure would love to win. And so I never wrote a speech, and this is what I realized: the worst thing in the world is not to write a speech, because I couldn't think it. John went first. He made this amazing speech, and I got up and
after I did the Fred Sanford, like, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you.
You grabbed your heart. I thought you were gonna have a heart attack.
I was Fred Sanford for the moment, yeah.
You sure were Fred Sanford. Lizzie, I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. But John did this amazing speech, and then he gave me the microphone, and I think I said that, but the rest of the speech was they didn't have it in there. I kept going, I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't know what to say. I introduced my producers, and I was like, I gotta go. So I'm gonna write a speech or everything, but it was so great having some of the producers from the show there with us. They asked me if they could go, and we flew out. My co-EP, Fernita Wynn. That's Fernita in the blue, our co-executive producer, and then our two producers, Ashley in the fuchsia, and Patrick back there with the big smile, Patrick Hester and Ashley, and our audience producer, Marco Glorious is right back there. Look at Marco. And I'm gonna say, and he was popping his pecs. He was popping. Always popping those pecs. I think that might have been the winning thing, Marco, them the pep pop.
Good luck, pep pop.
But then we had, so after you win the award, this is what happens. You gotta go backstage, you gotta take all kinds of pictures. Other celebrities are back there. Morris Chestnut was back there. You know, all of these celebrities are back there and everybody's congratulating you. And then, I told the people, I was like, I still gotta go to the bathroom. So the escort was showing me to the bathroom. I'm walking down there, and then I heard the nominees for Outstanding Arts and Entertainment Podcast. And I ran back because I felt bad because all the Sherri team was sitting at the table with Kim, and Kim was by herself. So Kim had assigned jobs to everybody. She said, Marco, I need you to help me up the stairs, because she had a long dress on with a slit. And she said, I need, Marco, you to help me upstairs. She told Patrick, I need you to videotape me when I have to walk up the stairs, because she had already said we were gonna win. I still was jinxed. And I realized Kim is by herself at the table, nobody is with her, so I ran out from backstage. You see how fast? Like, Sherri, you gonna pee and slide off the stage. Because I knew Kim was really flustered because she needs me to, like, hold her down. And so I'm running across that stage. I am doing Kegels like you would not believe. Trying not to wet my dress. And of course, so we got up to the podium. She came up. She asked somebody she didn't even know to help her up the stairs. And of course, our acceptance speech felt just like an episode of our podcast. Take a look.
Did you go to the bathroom? Lord have mercy. We gotta make this quick, because her bladder ain't worth a damn. Y'all, thank you so much. And we want to thank the NAACP for noticing us. Please stop. You want to say something else?
Thank you. And I want to thank all the sisters whose weaves and wigs have held up in the rain.
Yes, we did want to say that. Give it up. Spanx.
Give it up for everybody that's wearing Spanx, because the Spanx ain't supposed to have lasted this long. I feel sorry for y'all with natural hair, because I know you came in looking like Naomi Campbell, but you look like Shaka Khan.
Okay, that went too far. I apologize for my friend. She means well. That's why she got a talk show.
And if you subscribe to our podcast, Two Funny Mamas, that's really what it is with Kim and I. But Kim and I, we drank so much, like we were seeing all these celebrities and we drank so much, and we saw Method Man who was sitting a few rows behind us. And Method Man won like outstanding actor for his movie that he was in, and we ran over to him to take a photograph, and he was so great, but he was worried about his shirt looking crooked, so Kim and I were trying to fix his shirt, but then it looked like we were looking at his crotch. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. It was an honor. It was an honor accepting those awards, but it sure was an honor, like fixing his shirt and tucking that sucker back in. Let me tell you. So then, and I was so happy because my best friend Niecy Nash won for lead actress for Dahmer. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what this caption is. 3 boobs and a bob. I don't know. It was so much boobs coming out, but you know, the thing that I love is when I won, because Niecy knew how much this meant to me, she ran all the way from across the room, because she was sitting all the way, way far from me, and she ran all the way across the room, and just as they called my name, all you could hear her screaming was, "That's my friend! That's my friend!" And it was so nice to win alongside my friend Niecy Nash because we've known each other for 25 years, and she used to live in the back room at her mother's house, and we would sit on that porch and dream together. So the fact that we both won an award that same night meant so much to me, and I just got to tell you. So I love you, Niecy, for that. And I saw my girl Angie Martinez, who's here today. Angie was there, and Angie gave me a hard time because Kim and I were nominated alongside her in the same podcast category. So she's gonna be out later in this show. I hope she does her acceptance speech, because, but we had such a good time that we stayed to the very end of the show. I mean, we stayed till the lights were about to get turned off, the tables we were still there. Taking pictures. And let me tell you why I love the NAACP Awards, because they are a show that recognizes all people of color and celebrating equality. This show is literally about uplifting diversity, and I feel like that's what the Sherri Show embodies as well. And the Image Awards, they got so many categories that they've had to spread out the awards over 5 days. So it was like Image Awards week in Los Angeles. And a special shout out to Karen Boykin-Towns, Vice Chairman of the NAACP National Board of Directors, for just making sure that we got in. Even though it rained, y'all still did a great job at taking care of everybody. Thank you for doing a great job. And I do want to thank, keep moving it up, I want to thank the team that works to help me and Kim with Two Funny Mamas. That's Chris Dimon, our producer, Sheila Eldridge, and our sidekick, Andre Lavelle. And I have to thank the company that produces The Sherri Show, Debmar Mercury, for believing in me, for us, our parent company, Lionsgate, all the affiliates, thank you for carrying The Sherri Show, and all of the viewers who voted for us. And this is what I wanted to say on stage. I'm so proud of this team that has worked to make this show be the feel-good time that it is. All the folks around here who work make my job look easy because they work so hard. And the producers and the crew, the people behind the scenes that you don't get to see, the people that are lifting up the door, that's a heavy door, who say to me right before I walk out, "Sherri, you look beautiful, have a great show." All of those things, that is who I want to say thank you to. And you are doing such an amazing job. And this award is for everybody on this show that helps this talk show be the great talk show that it is. So thank you. And I got to tell you, one of the things I love about LA is when you're in LA, you don't even know when you're going, not at award shows, you just see celebrities. So I took the team just to say thank you. I took them to this place called Grill on the Alley in Beverly Hills. And I'm telling you, we were sitting at this big old table, and then Jennifer Lawrence walked in, then Kathy Hilton walked in, but we didn't want to ask for photographs because we was only black people in the restaurant. So we didn't want to. And we were loud as all get up, Patrick Hester. Loud, loud, loud. Then I had breakfast at the hotel with some of the executives from Debmar Mercury. And guess who I ran into? Jonathan Majors. Because y'all, look, let me tell you, I ran into him because I was on my way to the bathroom. Everything happened. I was on my way to the bathroom, and here's the thing. Jonathan Majors is coming on the show Wednesday. He will be here Wednesday with Michael B. Jordan and Tessa Thompson, the Creed. And so, but the thing was, is I never said that to Jonathan. I didn't introduce myself. He's so beautiful. And so all I said to him was, you know, thank you for my roses for Valentine's, and I'm gonna see you when you come Wednesday, right? And he was like, who is this woman? And I'm just ranting, and I was like, you look good. And he said, how are you? And I said, I just won 2 awards, but I'm gonna see you, right? And he gave me a fist bump, and I think he thought I was stalking him. But it was amazing. And tomorrow I'll let you know I will tell you more about my time in LA. It was even more. But I want to say thank you so much for voting for me in Two Funny Mamas. Don't go anywhere, because up next, legendary radio host Angie Martinez is right here. And a legendary radio host who is in the Radio Hall of Fame. Now, her podcast, In Real Life with Angie Martinez, was just nominated for an NAACP Image Award. Please welcome Angie Martinez.
Sherri.
You look good, though.
No, my flight got, our flights got in
Your
California.
flight got canceled. We didn't know if you were going to be able to make it.
Y'all, I've been asleep 2 hours, and my clothes didn't come, so.
But you look fly.
You look fly. I stole this jacket from my dear friend DeAndre backstage.
You did?
Put it on.
It looks good, girl.
Is it giving daytime talk show?
It's giving fabulous, girl, as you are. I told you, I said, I'm so excited you're here. We saw each other at the NAACP.
Love you.
I love you so much. Like,
even though you beat me at the NAACP, I still love you.
I didn't know we were in the same category. Because it was so funny, because Angie was like, yeah, because, my podcast, we got nominated. And I was like, and you will win. I didn't know we was in the same category. But what speech would you have made?
Oh, I would have thanked my kindergarten teacher, and I would have went all through my whole life. No, I would have thanked everybody who works hard. Brittany, my show producer, she's in the grind every day with me. We love this. It's really a passion project. It's really something we care about. I would have thanked Ashley, who helps with digital, iHeart, Rock Nation, my whole team. Should I keep going, or that's enough for today? I'll save it for when one day I win one.
Well, I love your podcast in real life, and so many people do. Because
you should come on one time.
I would love to.
Okay, good.
Because you go deep. You ask people questions, and they're like, wait a minute. You go deep with it. And we love you so much, so we don't mind you going deep with it. But what do you love most about doing your podcast?
Yeah, it's that. It's conversations. So Sherri and I saw each other in the hotel after the
we talked for hours.
And we talking about life and the things we really care about. And now I get to do those same type of conversations on there. And so you showed this clip of J Balvin. He does, and I learned something from every episode. Yeah. That's my goal. Like every episode, something we could take away and use in our real life. That's like the theme of it, right? So in that episode with J Balvin, he talks about how he checks in with his team. He does this thing where he asks everybody, his team, how happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Instead of just saying to your friends or family, hey, how are you? Because then what do? We say, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But not everybody's okay and fine. So when you ask somebody, hey, how happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? It's like a real check-in.
Yeah.
Because if somebody you love tells you you're at a 3, you can ask other questions.
Right.
So that was one of the takeaways I took from the Balvin episode, and I stole that from him. And in another episode, I asked Taraji P. Henson.
Yes.
I said, Taraji, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you? And I'm just doing it as an exercise. And she took a breath and she said, Angie, I'm not really happy right now.
I remember.
And it just opened up this beautiful moment for her to be honest and about the changes she was making in her life to try to, you know what I mean? So every episode does something like that for me.
Absolutely, and I can feel it when you're doing it.
You see, even when I talk about it, I can get
you get emotional.
Because it's real. That's what we do what we love, right? But the best part of when we do is when we do something that like touches people.
Absolutely.
That matters.
You connect
to
to the
us.
heart.
Yeah, that's like the best part of it.
So did you know at 16 years old when you were answering phones that you were gonna, like at a radio station, you were gonna be connecting? You are in the Radio Hall of Fame, and you were answering phones at a radio station. Like, going back, when they say you started from the bottom, now you're here, how amazing is this?
I'll tell you what this is. This is a testament, because I was 16 and doing radio because I loved hip hop, I loved music. I was just happy to have like a job and be in the bit. Like, I just was happy. I loved the culture, and I didn't do it for I didn't even know I would have a long career. But it is a testament to the idea of if you just keep going.
Yes.
Even if you don't get, oh, hi, Sussy. Hi, Suss One. Even if you just, even if it doesn't go we talked about this, like trusting the process and going with the flow. So, I've had a lot of ups and downs. Not everything has gone how I wanted it to go. But if you just keep going, one day you wake up and you have history.
That's right.
And one day you have, a whole bunch of things you're proud of. So that's kind of how it felt with the Hall of Fame. I was like, wow, I'm still here. I did all of that. Like, you know what I mean? So you just got to keep going.
Angie, you talk about doing this and one day you have history, but I remember looking at you and I said, you are moderating a panel with a former First Lady Michelle Obama.
Oh my gosh. Did you see that?
You moderated, like not even history. You actually sat there and did she give you her phone number?
Who told you that?
Girl, I got it.
Who told you?
I've been trying to get her phone number for years.
Do I have time? Can I tell them the story
Yes,
real quick?
you can tell the story.
So they call me and they say, Michelle Obama's doing her book tour. She wants to do this panel. And I'm like, oh, God.
With you,
and they want you to moderate it. So, first I faint, and then I get myself back up. And then, Michelle, you've met her. Michelle.
Yeah, one time, yeah.
I was calling her Miss Obama. But I was calling her Miss Obama, and she was like, call me Michelle. So now I always say, Michelle. But when she walks in a room, she literally shifts the energy.
Yes.
Like, everybody's happy, everybody's giddy. I'm in a room with other superstars. I'm with Kelly Rowland, Tina Knowles, Winnie
Harlow was there.
Winnie Harlow. It was a great panel. All of us were giddy when she left.
Yes.
We were all giddy. I got on the plane. Kelly Rowland was on the same flight as me. I got a number. My assistant says, oh my gosh, Michelle Obama's team just asked for your phone number. Right? That's what I said. I said, well, give it to her. And then I got a message from somebody on her team that was so beautiful. They were like, Michelle wanted me to send this to you. It was a note that Michelle wrote to say thank you, and she loved the panel, she loved us, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. And then 2 seconds later, another message. And Michelle wants you to have her number in case you ever need to get.
So, I want to know, if you got Michelle Obama's number in your phone, you don't just leave it there. Have you called her? Just to say, hey?
So first of all, it took me about a day to like put a name, a title on it. It was just sitting in the text message. I was afraid to save it because I don't know what to do with it. Then I saved it. Well, then I was on the plane with Kelly Rowland, and Kelly comes from her seat, runs over to my seat. She was like, did you get a message from Michelle Obama? I was like, I did, I got it. Did you get the number? She got the number. So we had this whole conversation about when we should text her. I have yet to text. I would only... No, because what am I gonna say?
Call and do like I did with Oprah. I called Oprah up and I was like, Oprah, what you doing? And she was like, well, what are you doing? I said, I'm doing my laundry. Just call her.
No, I'm not doing that. I won't do that. It's bad advice, Sherri. It's bad advice.
Ask Michelle Obama if she want to go walking or something. Or like, we was talking all night.
I don't want to be the creepy. I don't want to be freaky about it.
Well, I'm the creepy one. I always creepy.
I'm gonna save it for the day where I have something magnificent to offer her or to share with her. It has to be something for her. I can't hit her for me.
You can call her. Go, hey girl, what's up?
I'm gonna call her.
All right, and call me.
I'm gonna call her and say, can you believe Sherri?
Call her on the three-way. Let me just listen. Remember how you did with your girlfriend?
He's so stupid.
Do that, and then I'll send you a text and go, ask her this, ask her that.
And then she's gonna block me.
Yeah, ask her if Barack got a friend that he can. Girl, we done ran out of daggone time. You gotta come back.
We're out of time?
Yes.
That's it?
This is what happened when girlfriends have fun together.
I
This
love
is
you.
what happened.
Congratulations on your award.
love you.
You 100% deserve it.
Girl, when I say this, Angie Martinez, I love you more than just the moon and the stars and everybody else does. She got so much to say. Angie's coming back. We
I'm coming back.
In her own clothes.
I'm gonna come in my own clothes.
Listen to Angie's podcast in real life with Angie Martinez wherever you stream your podcast. Up next, we're in Sherri's Pop-Up Shop. Keep it here. Angie Martinez. To Sherri's Pop-Up Shop, where we have some fabulous products at huge discounts. And here to take us through them all is lifestyle expert Chassie Post. Chassie! Look at you, girl, the modern girl in the city. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay, well, first of all, everything I'm showing you guys today is available at morningsave.com or by simply scanning that QR code that's right there on your screen.
Okay,
so
well,
it
here we
couldn't
go.
be easier. All right,
What
let's
is this
start
product?
with totes. Okay, so this is from the MKF collection. It's the two-piece Wandy vegan leather hobo and wallet set. And how chic
Girl,
is this?
cute.
Sherri?
Yes.
Right? I mean, whether you like a pop of color or neutral, this is going to be your go-to tote. I
Yes.
love this gold hardware and so many pockets.
It's so
Very roomy, right?
A lot of pockets
Zipper
inside.
pockets, slide-in pockets, but check this out. It has a matching wallet. I mean,
Yeah, this right here.
who
Love
doesn't
it.
want to match their wallet with
You
their
do.
tote? And it's a great deal today. And this is a top
feels
seller for
good.
morningsave.com.
Yeah.
So you got to act fast, up to 83% off. So normally it retails for up to $299. But today just $49.99,
Oh, this is good.
right?
I like it. It feels so good.
And 12 different colors to choose from. So you
Oh,
got,
so this is only 5. It's 12
yeah,
different
you got
colors.
12 colors.
I like it. Now, what is this?
So we know great lashes and brows never go out of style, right? So this is a 2-pack of the new Lastin Lash and Brow Enhancing Serum with Elastiplex. And this is so great. It's got all natural, powerful all natural ingredients that are designed to promote the growth of your lashes and your brows.
Oh, it
Look.
promotes growth.
Well, that's the brow one, though.
Oh, I'm
Sherri.
putting the brown. Oh.
Wait, I'll trade. This is the lash one. But as you can see, it is so easy to use, right?
Okay.
It takes like 10 seconds.
That's the brow. This is the lash.
This is the brow, right? So
Okay.
I'll do the.
So I'm
I'll
doing
do
the lash.
brow.
Okay.
We're getting long brows and lashes here.
Okay, right
and what I
here.
love, see, she's got it. Look,
Right
so
there, right
easy.
there on the tips. Okay.
And what I love about this is the great alternative to lash extensions or microblading. And, you know, it can be expensive and
Yes, it
time-consuming. And so such a great deal. Again, up to 84% off. So normally they retail for up to $158. But today you're getting the pack of 2 for just $24.99.
Okay, that's great. But use them on the right hair.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, what is this?
Okay, so a little birdie told me you love karaoke.
I love karaoke.
Right, well, this
Yes.
is the CobaltX Rumble Bluetooth speaker, and it's so easy to get the party started here. We just turn it on, and I think it's got maybe our favorite song playing. Yeah. And guess what, Sherri?
What?
It's got a little port there that you can plug your
I can plug my microphone
your own
in and
personal
sing.
karaoke microphone.
I like that.
Right?
Yes.
And it's got great sound, and also check out the flashing party
I like-
lights,
see, this is good
right?
for a party.
LED lights. So it's
I will do
really
this.
easy. You can play your favorite tunes via USB or Bluetooth or even one of those micro SD cards. So it's a great deal.
Yes.
So up to 75% off. So normally it's up to $100, but today just $24.99. And
24. Good party.
Yes, and this is a Morning Save exclusive.
This is a Morning Save exclusive,
So you're not going
yes.
to find a better price anywhere else.
Now
Okay,
tell me,
so
what's this?
is incredible. So if you love glowing skin, this is going to help you out. So it's a 2-pack. It's by Conair, and it's called the True Glow Facial Brush with UV Brush Sterilizer, and it's a 2-in-1, Sherri. So first, you've got 3 speeds on this fabulous
Okay, and you rub it over your face.
facial brush, right?
Yes.
And so it gently but very thoroughly cleanses your pores and takes makeup off. But that's not all.
What does it do?
It's a 2-in-1. So you see this down here? This is a UV sanitizing and drying little compartment. So it will clean your brushes.
Oh, so you put the brush inside.
and kill all the bacteria.
And it sanitizes it,
Yes,
kind
in
of,
under
yeah.
10 minutes. So,
because normally you got to keep washing these off and you don't know if it's got germs.
Exactly, and who knows really how to thoroughly clean a makeup brush. Okay, so today the deal is big. It's up to 81% off. So normally it retails for up to $160, but today...
What is it?
2 of these, a pack of 2 for $29.99.
Oh, we're getting a deal.
Yeah, so
we are getting
2
a
of
deal.
them. Okay. Now, Sherri,
this is what I
last
needed.
but not least, yes,
This
is what you needed for your trip.
Yes.
So this is the Jenni Chan 3-piece Hardside luggage set. Look at how it maneuvers. I mean, look at that.
I know.
So with great spinner wheels, you're gonna get all 3 sizes, the large, the medium, and the small in this deal. Hardside, tons of room, lots of pockets in there, and it comes in 3 really fun patterns. So you're really gonna stand out at baggage claim, right?
Yeah, you'll know how to get your bag.
Yep, and so this is a limited deal, so you gotta act now, and it's a great one too, up to 78% off. So normally, these retail for up to $800. But today, all 3 pieces for $179.99. Right,
Fashionable.
we are gonna be fashionable.
Moving through the airport. Chassie, I want to say thank you so much, and thank you to Morning Save for bringing us these great deals. Now be sure to scan the QR code on your screen or go to sherryshowtv.com before these items sell out. Now up next, identical sisters who were given the highest honors by their high school. Keep it here. Sherri shout out. So today I want to give a shout out to Gloria and Victoria, identical twin sisters from Long Island, who just found out that they're the valedictorian and the salutatorian of their high school class, and they are here with their mom, Marie. You guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you. So happy to be here.
Oh, look at you talking like I love you. So ladies, when you found out, how did you feel?
It was so unexpected because I was just sitting in AP class, AP Physics, doing momentum problems, and all of a sudden I hear the announcement come over, the PA, and I hear salutatorian being announced.
Yeah.
And when I hear my name, I immediately run out of the classroom. I was running all over the hallways like a track star. And then when I came back in the classroom, it was time to hear valedictorian be announced. Because for me, I heard her name being announced, so I was so excited for her. But for me, I was also on the edge of my seat because I really wanted that top 1 spot. Yeah. It was me, so I was just so happy, and it felt so surreal. It felt like a dream.
Oh my God. A dream come true. So both of you worked so hard. Are you competitive?
I would say we are extremely competitive.
Yes.
Extremely competitive.
Yeah.
We compete in almost everything we do, but as I say, iron sharpens iron, so that competition between us really helps us in the end.
Yeah. So it even helps you go, yes.
Yeah. And also, people expect me to be jealous of my sister, but I am very proud of her. You know, we both wanted the top 1 spot, obviously, but I would say I'm happy we made it together. Her achievement is my achievement. So,
okay. I love this, Marie. You were their mama. You have got to be, how proud are you of your daughters?
Sherri, I am immensely proud of their accomplishments.
Yes.
I feel blessed.
Okay, so you're graduating in June. What's next for you?
we're going to Yale!
Okay, well, I have to tell you, everybody here at the Sherri Show, we are so proud of you. So we are giving you each a $500 or $500 each to spend on whatever you want. Plus, I got something else for you. Your very own Yale jackets. Put them on. Put them on, y'all. And you got to turn around in the camera. Turn around the camera. It says, she's going to Yale. She's going to Yale. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all for you. Turn around now. Thank you all for being here, and we'll be right back. Today's Hot Flash is Euphoria star Zendaya, who sizzled on the NAACP Awards red carpet this weekend. Now, y'all, Zendaya's look was so hot, the paparazzi was even going crazy for it. Take a look.
Serve it. Okay? You better serve it. Man, getting over in the shop. Yes, ma'am.
Serve it, yes! You better work it, girl. We'll be right back. It's time for Tell Me Something Good. Now, I am here with Dominique and her friends from Maryland. Dominique, tell me something good.
Hi, Sherri. I'm so happy to be here today.
I'm glad you're here, too.
Celebrating my 35th birthday with you.
All right, happy birthday.
My auntie and my cousin from the DMV.
So, Dominique, that is so great. To help you celebrate your birthday, we're going to give you a $250 gift card to Melba's restaurant. We'll be right back. Woo! I hope something on today's show put a smile on your face, put something on my face. Tomorrow, Real Housewife of Beverly Hills and my friend Garcelle Bouvet will be here. Until then, be intentional about having a good time. We won!
Nice.